Something huge just happened in India's nuclear energy story. But what you're about to hear isn't just about one single record. Oh no, this is a story about a massive, decades-long vision, a grand plan for energy supremacy that's finally hitting its stride. So check out this number, 50 billion units. That's right, for the very first time ever, in the 2024-25 fiscal year, India's nuclear reactors cranked out over 50 billion units of electricity. I mean, just think about that. That is a record-breaking amount of clean, reliable power getting pumped straight into the national grid.
And the flip side of that coin? Look at this. By generating all that power without touching fossil fuels, India managed to avoid spewing nearly 49 million tons of CO2 into our atmosphere. So yeah, this isn't just some energy statistic. It's a massive win for the climate.
Okay, so that's the what, but the how? Well, that's where this whole story gets really fascinating.
How on earth did India pull this off? Let's pull back the curtain, because the answer lies in a specific, homegrown technology that has become the absolute backbone of India's nuclear program.
All right, say hello to the workhorse of India's nuclear program, the PHWR, or Pressurized Heavy Water Reactor. Now, the magic words here are natural uranium. You see, a lot of reactors around the world need their uranium fuel to be enriched, which is a complex and expensive process. But these, nope, they run on the raw stuff, right out of the ground. This indigenous design is the absolute key to India's self-reliant strategy.
And get this fleet of reactors isn't just sitting there. It's growing, and it's growing fast. We're talking brand new, powerful 700-megawatt units firing up in Gujarat and Rajasthan. And then there's the Mahi Banswara project. That's a massive 4-reactor expansion. It's exactly this kind of steady buildup that pushed them over that 50 billion unit finish line.
But this recent success, it's really just the tip of the iceberg. It's one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle, a grand strategic plan for energy security that's been in motion for decades.
And to understand it, you have to go way back, all the way to the 1950s, and the father of India's nuclear program, Dr. Homi J. Bhabha. He saw something crucial. India didn't have much uranium, but it was sitting on a mountain of another potential nuclear fuel. So, from day one, the entire program was designed with a very specific endgame in mind: thorium. So how do you get from a country with little uranium to a country powered by thorium? Well, that's the genius of it. It's not a single leap. It's a carefully planned 3-stage nuclear relay race. Think about it. Stage 1 runs its leg and then hands the baton, its byproduct, to Stage 2. Stage 2 runs its leg and prepares the way for the final runner, Stage 3. It's this incredible, progressive system, all marching toward that one ultimate goal.
Okay, so Stage 1. This is the stage we're in right now, the one we've been talking about. It's all about those PHWRs, right? They're using natural uranium, they're generating power. But, and this is so important, the spent fuel isn't just waste. As a byproduct, they produce plutonium. And that plutonium, well, that's the golden key that unlocks the door to Stage 2.
So now we're in Stage 2, and we're using that plutonium to fuel a totally different beast, the Fast Breeder Reactor, or FBR. And these things, they are incredible. They don't just generate electricity. They do something that sounds like science fiction. They actually breathe more fuel than they consume. It's like a fire that creates more wood than it burns. This process creates a massive stockpile of fuel that is absolutely essential for the grand finale. And that, my friends, brings us to Stage 3, the end game. This is the destination the whole program has been driving towards for over half a century. This is where India plans to finally switch over to reactors that run on thorium. The idea here is to create a self-sustaining cycle that can provide enormous amounts of clean power for centuries, all using a resource that India has more of than almost anyone else on Earth.
So why this 70-year obsession with thorium? The answer lies in a simple, dramatic fact of geology. I mean, you might be thinking, wow, this is a lot. A complex, 70-year, 3-stage plan. Why go through all that trouble? Why not just stick with uranium like most other countries? Well, the answer is actually incredibly simple, and it all comes down to geology. Just look at the numbers. When it comes to uranium, India has less than 1% of the world's reserves. Not a lot to build a national energy strategy on, right? But thorium? Oh, that's a different story. India is sitting on nearly 2/3 of the entire planet's known reserves. Suddenly, the strategic choice isn't just obvious, it's a no-brainer.
Okay, so what is thorium, really? It's not like uranium. You can't just dig it up and use it straight away. Scientists call it a fertile element. Think of it like a seed. On its own, it won't start a nuclear chain reaction. But, and here's the genius part, you put it inside a reactor, it absorbs a neutron, and poof, it transforms into something called uranium-233. And that is an incredibly efficient, man-made nuclear fuel. You're literally turning a common, abundant element into a superfuel.
So what does success actually look like? If this massive, multi-generational plan actually pays off, what is the ultimate prize?
The number they're aiming for is just staggering. The goal is to have 100 gigawatts of nuclear power capacity online by 2047. To put that in perspective, that is a colossal leap from where they are today, and it's a goal that hinges entirely on this three-stage program working as planned.
And if they hit that target, well, it means true long-term energy security, completely free from the ups and downs of global fuel markets. It means taking a gigantic leap forward in the clean energy transition. It means achieving technological self-reliance on a world stage, and it even positions nuclear power as a major player in producing the clean hydrogen of the future. It's the whole shebang.
When you step back and look at it, this is, without a doubt, one of the most ambitious national technology projects anywhere in the world. A visionary roadmap sketched out over 70 years ago is now hitting these incredible milestones. But with that final, crucial stage still decades away, it leaves us with a big question. Is this the definitive blueprint for an energy-secure superpower? Or is it a high-stakes technological gamble of epic proportions?